Good evening and welcome to episode 4 of the Bobby Z Show. Hope everyone is well tonight. This is a 30-minute episode. I'm not doing live streams quite as long as I used to. I'm now trying to cut them down into much shorter, more manageable segments for you all. I'm just going to check my audio sounding alright. Bear with me 1 minute. Yeah, it sounds okay. Particularly with that music in the background now stopped. Right, before we get started, we've got one particular subject. We may look at another one if we've got time. We'll see how it pans out. So let me just start things off by inviting anyone who wants to thumb this video up. Yeah, that's always appreciated. And if you're not already subscribed to this channel, please do so. And if you want to share any of my videos over on social media, that is massively appreciated. On that subject, actually, I'm just going to share my screen. And if I take you over to Twitter, I'll show you a tweet that I've literally just put out now. Scripted Outrage, the BZ Show episode 4 is starting now, looking at the controversy around the Balenciaga's recent fashion line and asking if it's planned. I hope you can tune in. I'm tweeting that. If anyone follows me over on Twitter, there is a link in the description to this video if you are over there. And I invite you to retweet it or do whatever you think's right. One more thing. I would also like to thank my Patreon, Linda Mack, and let anyone know if you want to see what I do over on Patreon. There's a link in the description and a QR code on the screen now. Okay, we will get those subjects out the way. I will say I will be uploading an edited version of this live stream to my second channel. I had a screenshot ready. If you bear with me 1 second, I'm just gonna share it. Actually, yeah, big day for me over on Chronicles of the Unconvinced. I've now reached 100 subs. Can you believe it? It's taken me, to be honest, that isn't many considering I've had that channel quite a while. In fact, perhaps we could have a quick look at it rather than, yeah, just bear with me a second. I used to do a pre-show back when I did longer live streams. I'd do like a 20-minute pre-show or so, and it would just give me an opportunity to take care of all these things, check that my streaming's going all right, which it appears to be. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let me take you over and show you Chronicles of the Unconvinced. it's not my, my main channel is obviously Bobby's there, but there you can see we've finally reached 100. And thanks to any of you guys if you are subscribed to this channel and you're enjoying the content. Right, let me just zoom that in a little bit. Okay, yeah, there is of course a link to all this stuff in the description. Right, enough about myself. I did come across this video just the other day. Otherwise, let me check. The screen is all lined up. It's not actually. Hopefully you can see that. As always, I've got a cat wanting to go out, which... Oh, hang on. I want to check you can hear the audio from the video as well. Sorry guys, bear with me just 1 second. In fact, I'll play this video for a second, and yeah, I'll be back in 1 minute.
Where's the outrage? I'm going to go off for a minute here because where is the outrage? It's been a week and a half, and now we're doing this story. I get it. Thanksgiving was happening and all that, but they tried to hide behind that, right? Maybe this will make it through the news cycle. No, it's not, okay? Adidas didn't cut ties 48 hours after Kanye did his whole thing, right? And they got lambasted for not speaking out against anti-Semitism. This is a week and a half, and nobody seems to care that there's little kids involved in this. I can't speak what it's like to be a black man, right? I can't speak what it's like to be a Jewish woman, but I can speak what it's like to be a father of 2 young boys. And that this type of behavior, when I worked at CBS.com out of a little closet my first show, I was like, I'm going to say this and wear a blue shirt. I got 49 emails saying a purple shirt and maybe don't say this here. Don't tell me this slipped through the cracks when you're getting a court case that features child pornography. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. Jeopardy's got to flip their whole production because of one person said something, but they wanted to be woke and do all that. How many other examples are there? 10, 20, 30, 40 years we're going back to cancel people? But this slips through the cracks. It's outrageous. And that people aren't outraged and skipping work with their posters and going to the courthouse or going to Balenciaga, and stars aren't wiping their Instagram and social media with all their Balenciaga gear is disgusting in itself. Don't you tell me, Hollywood, how to live my life, or you want me canceled, or because you produce something. You're going to go around because Balenciaga pays you $1 million, $2 million, $5 million. Kim Kardashian, shame on you. You're a billionaire. You don't need this company. They need you. And for you to take a week and a half to come to a conclusion, shame on you.
Okay, let me just check that played back, all right? Bear with me 1 second. Yeah, you can hear the scripted outrage. That's what I'm calling this one. This guy, Jeff Schroeder. In fact, we'll look at the tweet. It's by someone called Rob Smith. They happen to have this blue tick next to their name. What might that be all about? By the way, he's got nearly 250,000 followers over on Twitter. Who is he? Over here, we can see relevant people on Twitter. He's an Iraq vet, Columbia University, president of the Douglas Society, whatever that is. Frequently Fox News. He's a deputy editor. He is mainstream media, just like this guy, Jeff Schroeder, is mainstream media. Early on, he rips his earpiece out. I don't know if you saw that. He's like, oh, I'm going off script now.
Where's the outrage? I'm going to go off for a minute here because...
Oh, no. It looked like he was going to rip it out. Maybe he didn't. But is this anger as raw as it might first appear? Who is this guy? Jeff Schroeder, as I said, he is the mainstream. He talked about when he started on CBS. And I'm just looking for one particular hand signal he does. There we go. All right, among many others.
Little kids involved in this. I can't...
He just flashed it very quickly there. I don't know if you saw it. I'm going to...
care.
Watch this hand here. What is his left hand?
That there's little kids
and he just very
involved in this.
Quickly flashes the devil horns. Anyway, another one.
Speak what it's like to be a black man.
Yeah, there he goes. He's ripped his earpiece out. The producers are screaming at him. Stop going off script. You've gone rogue. A rogue reporter. Bear in mind what I was saying just a few episodes back. The people that have been lying to you for all these years, reading the news, paid liars. That's what they are. Just because they start saying things that actually sound truthful, sound like what you want to hear, don't suddenly start thinking that they're all of a sudden on the level. We will actually be looking at what this guy was so outraged about very soon. I'm looking
Right, I
for
can't
one
speak.
more. Hang on, I'm going to mute him now so you don't have to. So my voice doesn't have to compete with him screaming his head off. Watch out for it. It's coming. I know it is. I'm sure he does the 666 hand symbol. Right there. Where are we? It's coming. There we go. There we go. I mean, is it just a hand symbol that he happened to flash up to demonstrate what he was saying, or was it completely part of it? I will tell you, news programs like this, once a journalist, a newsreader goes off script, you know what they do? Boom, they close you down like that. You don't get heard. They do not let someone start screaming about, well, anything, especially not a subject as touchy as what could be seen as slanderous for the news organization, where he's going on about Balenciaga, for example. All right, hang on. I'm going to bring up an image of what he is so irate about. I'm not sure if you heard it. Again, I hadn't heard of it. I'm just reading some of the comments from some of these people. This is great stuff. A person with an informed, fact-based point of view. No, he's a newsreader, I'm afraid. He's just saying what he's been told. And he's putting his job at risk for something that matters, protecting children. He's doing none of these such things. He's making you aware of something they want you to be fuming about. We ending the year with truth, really? Well, okay, like I said, we'll go back to all these... Someone else from who's this guy? No doubt another newsreader or presenter. I actually know Jeff from my time on CBS Big Brother. Awesome guy. Yes, Big Brother. Interesting they say that. Jeff Schroeder, this is him. We look at some of these pictures. Not only is he a newsreader, he also takes part, once this picture loads up. Oh, Getty Images. We'll just wait for it to load, see how long that takes. Anyway, oh, come on. Alright, there's something you can see in the background. Marriage Boot Camp, reality stars. These people are reality TV stars. It may be, I'm assuming they're American, Hollywood, California. It may well be American, but I think they do it the same way as we do over here. Think of all the reality TV stars we've got over here. Jake Quickenden. Let me think. Who's the other one? X on the Beach, Ashley Kane and Safiye Voronin, who sold a story of a dying child, who I've covered, quite heavily. Jade Goody, another reality TV star. Yeah, these people cannot be trusted. Anyway, that's not to say I don't think bring that down a minute. I don't think the Balenciaga. This is one of the... I'm not sure what you call it, a fashion piece, something they put out. I actually blurred the image of the child. And we're going to look at some of what they've presented here. And then I'm going to compare it to something that happened in a British soap opera not that long ago, and ask, is it really that different? How can someone get so worked up about this, which I agree is bloody weird. I mean, it's teddy bears with bondage gear on, and they've got one with a boy as well somewhere, and they've got the same teddy bear in it, just in this bottom corner. I hope you can see that okay. Also, interesting world they've drawn on the wall there. A rainbow here in the top corner. Hang on, where's our pen? Let me start highlighting this if I can. Yeah. Oh, pen working? No, what's going on? Sorry, bear with me. Right, yeah, there we go. Now we don't want it. We've got a big yellow line across the image. Sorry, guys. Please, yeah. I appreciate your patience. We will be getting there in just a minute. My goodness, come on. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to soon accept that my computer is just not powerful enough for this, for some of this stuff. Anyway, yeah, if anyone's tuned in tonight, I do invite you to say hi in the live chat. Always good to know who is watching. Let me see. Right, here we go. Hang on. Sorry, let me just get rid of those 2 yellow lines that cross the screen. Because, yeah, while there's one teddy bear that we see in this image, right, yeah, so you've got this horrible bear just here, of course. Oh. This isn't doing what I want it to tonight. Right. So yeah, you've also got just on the bedside table, I do not know how well you can see it. Perhaps we'll try and zoom in a little bit. You've got this white rabbit. I do remember asking some time ago, you know, what is the relevance with white rabbits? Because we seem to see it everywhere. And if we look at that other image we've got, where is it? Once again, on the bed, just... sorry, let me zoom in again, best I can. Hang on, we're getting there. Okay. My mouse is having issues, refusing to move. Hopefully I don't need to very quickly change the batteries, that would be annoying. Right. My mouse really doesn't want to work. I'm sure I got some batteries, whether that's anything to do with it. Hang on. Goodness me, what a time for your batteries on your mouse to run out without any warning, just to say, nope, I give up, I'm not going to work anymore. Unfortunate timing, I can tell you that. Right. Yeah, I'm sure also on the wall of this image you can see behind the girl, if it is a girl, who knows, as well as the bondage teddy bear, you can also see dragons. I'm sure a reference to beholding Satan fallen as a dragon. That's not Revelation 9:11, is it? That's Timothy. Right, we've got our mouse working again. For you. Okay. Right, can I zoom in and show you just down here? Around the middle of the screen, you can just about see the white rabbit. Of course, white rabbits were also a pretty significant part in the story of Archie Battersby. If I just bring my screen up again. Let me find Archie Battersby. If I can get my computer to load. Yeah, so many people coming out saying it's Jeff Schroeder, you know, what a hero for speaking out against something as horrific as these images, as what... yeah, how horrific it is. But in a minute, I'm going to show you a British soap opera that got did touched on the very same subject. There was very little difference to it. Right, just while I'm here, remember what I was saying about white rabbits? Archie Battersby rabbit. If you're not familiar with Archie Battersby, he was a young lad that was on life support for a long time, and his mother kept going to appeal courts to stop his machine being turned off. I called it out as being the usual fabricated, horrific stories that we get given on mainstream. Other people, took it a lot more seriously and believed there was a real child. Who knows? I never, but looking at the way the mother was, looking at the way the mother acted, didn't have the emotions of a mother who genuinely was trying to keep her child alive. Yeah, horrible stories. If I go to images, I'm sure we'll find a picture of Archie with his rabbit. Wow, we've nearly gone. How long have we been going? Hang on, let me check. 22 minutes. Okay, we will be finishing up in the next sort of. Well, I'm going to try and keep it as close to 30 minutes as we can. Okay, there's no specific images of Archie Battersby with his white rabbit, but it did feature in the story. Archie Battersby. Yeah, I'm sure he had some Twitter, Instagram account. Let's see. And then another one was the story of Olivia. Oh, I can't remember her name. This was a girl in Liverpool. I think she was 9. And she was shot by mistake. There's not going to be any images on this news story. And yeah, she was also featured with a white rabbit. I did expect there to be more pictures, but obviously not. I don't want to look at spiked. But okay, yeah, as I said, we'll go to... Let me show you what a British soap opera thought perfectly reasonable. Right, let me line up the place. This episode is from the 30th of June, 2022. I don't know if you remember, but hang on. Right. Oh, I hope I didn't blast you out with the audio too much there. Just line it up to the right place. Okay. Yeah. If you ask me, the images featured by... Hang on. We will go back to it in a minute. I just wanted to play this particular part of EastEnders and see if you can see what I'm on about when I say there is a similarity. Okay, this guy here, in the story, he was gay. He is gay. He just split up with his partner because the partner thought he had cheated on him, but really he'd been raped by a man. Vile, disgusting story. Typical cheerful EastEnders. Anyway, let me just play this a minute. I hope the audio sounds alright. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to mute myself while we watch this couple of minutes of footage.
Are you present?
Yes, of course, but it had to be shipped directly because it was so special.
Dad!
What?
You could get me something tonight
Tonight?
at the Pride Fair.
Oh, where did you get these?
Callum got them ages ago. The Real Life Bag of Chips is going to be there. Please, 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 you have to take me. After you've had a shower. Tell him, Nan.
Well, I think your dad's a bit too tired for that just now, darling. You know, flying, it really takes it out of you, you know.
But the Real Life Bag of Chips.
Don't worry, babe. How about I take it then, eh?
That would be so embarrassing. Please, Dad. You never...
Okay, yeah, that was the episode I was referring to. Let's see, I didn't mean to. And now I've called out EastEnders in the past for doing product placement, like doing a story where they're basically advertising things like the Spice Girls coming back. This bit here, I mean, how many young children honestly go to their gay parents and say, please, please take me to gay pride. I've got to go. Does that really happen? I'm not sure what that bit was about all my favourite chips being there. Perhaps that's some gay reference you have to be part of the community to understand. Personally, I didn't understand it. Again, that could just be my hearing letting me down. Oh, Philip Wright, good to see you in a live chat, my friend. We are actually going to be finishing very soon. This may go on a little longer than 30 minutes, but if it does, it certainly won't be by much. Maybe 30 minutes. Anyway, so yeah, where's the comparison? I've never been to Gay Pride. I have no idea, or Gay Pride Fair or whatever that was. All I know is that it is something that celebrates people's sexual perversion. Sexual... What's the word I'm looking for? No, I'm going to stick with perversions. People that are proud of the fact that they identify as being... Because, I mean, all right, what people want to do in the privacy of their own home, you know, whatever. Your business, between you and God. But to be proud of the fact that... Oh, I'm not going there. It's you know... And anyway, if you ever... I'm not going to search for it now because I don't want to share those types of images on my stream. But if you ever do a search for gay pride and just look at some of the sites, and for EastEnders to try and push the idea that little kids are begging their parents to be taken there, I think that is almost... You know, I think that is as outrageous as this fashion... label, whatever they're called. Let's see if I can find the pictures again. Where are they? I think that is as horrific as showing kids next to like dolls dressed up in BDSM or whatever you want to call it. It's actually a very bizarre bear. If you look at it, it's got... Yeah, it's worthy of a closer look. They also get in the rainbow, which is a reference to God telling us that he will no longer deluge the world with a flood due to people's perversions. And so just to rub it in, you know, just to really mock God, they say, we're going to use that symbol that you gave us, that covenant, and we're going to flaunt it and say, look, we're going to do anything because you won't deluge us again. Anyway, so what does that say on that chair? Oh, I'm not sure. It looks like it's wrapped up in police tape or something. Yeah, I'm sure there's a whole load of symbology going on. You've got the reverse B&B 22, of course, happening there. Yeah, the white rabbit, which I was told, now I'm not sure how true it is, but I was told the white rabbits is a reference to child abuse or something along those lines. Again, yeah, let's just look at Balenciaga here on their website. Interesting, there is no kids sections actually that I can find. It's you've got a women's section, men's section, but there's certainly no kids section. So who knows what's going on with that? They do, of course, have a pride section, because why wouldn't you? And yet, just look at the price of some of these things. Balenciaga Adidas tracksuit jacket. That crappy red jacket. I don't know if you can see the price of it. I mean, if people have got the money to spend it, then why not? 1,750 quid just for that red jacket. Some people will honestly pay anything. You know, yeah, a fool and their money is easily parted. But whatever. It's just going to show that the sort of people that actually buy this line of clothing that Jeff Schroeder got so irate about, it's not the common people. It's not your everyday person. It is people like him. It is people like the Kardashians, if they're real. And when I see him getting worked up as he did, then, in fact, let me go back to it. Yeah, I've got one more subject I'm going to move on to after this. Oh, wow. Nathan Oakley's in the live chat. Brilliant. Great to see you. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, and Phil Wright. Phil says ugly clothing. Absolutely correct. Thanks, Nathan, for joining in. I'm always watching. I often tune into your show. So, yeah, it's an honour to have you tuned into mine. Where were we going? I was going to look at Jeff Schroeder before we close up tonight, as we've gone over my 30-minute time limit. But, yeah, I'll see where we're at. Okay, oh, this was another one. The Batman symbology. I'm sure they use Batman in quite a lot of their hoax events as well. Yeah, so Jeff Schroeder. Who are the people of relevance? Rob Smith, the tweeter, is Fox News. He's mainstream media. He also, and Jeff Schroeder happens to put a 23 in his name. Is that of relevance? Who knows? Okay. Yeah, the last subject I was going to look at is Prince Harry looking like Spider-Man. I'm not actually going to inflict you to have to listen to what he says, but now I believe so much of... All right, I'll put the audio on for 1 second. Go on then. We'll watch him. It's only 52 seconds. I'll be back in a minute, and then we'll wind out, as it were.
Welcome to the Christmas party. I hope you guys got some rest before tonight's excitement. I hear from Sharky and George there are 5 villains that you guys need to stop from ruining Christmas. So, use your teamwork, your brains and your brawn to make sure that you do exactly that. Find them and don't let them ruin Christmas, okay? At the same time, Christmas is a time when we miss our loved ones really, really badly. And that's okay. But at the same time, it can be possible to feel guilty for having fun without our parents. But I'm here to assure you that our parents always want us to have fun, okay? So don't feel guilty. You're allowed to have the best time ever, especially with this Scotty Little Soldiers community. So go out there, have the best time, and Merry Christmas.
Okay, Prince Harry gives us his permission to feel sad about losing a loved one. Yeah, this could so easily be CGI. In fact, I did save this video. Maybe we'll have to look at it closer in another one. I'll tell you what, we'll go full screen a minute, if we can, if my computer's up to the challenge. Yeah, again, as I say, Batman, I'm sorry, Spider-Man, I'm sure they use this kind of crap in a lot of their hoaxes. And it just strikes me, if you've ever seen Prince Prince Harry's forehead. Let's get an actual look at Prince Harry before we finish. We'll lose Jeff Schroeder and his scripted outrage. And I'll just show you it often takes me takes me ages to search for things when I'm live streaming because it just drains the resources on my computer. Okay, we are actually going to have to finish very soon as I have overrun. I am trying to keep these streams down to like 30 minutes. As I'm no longer... Okay, I might have heard me type in. Look how slowly it finally drags across the computer screen in a minute. So slow. Look, I'm not typing anything. And the text is only just... Oh my goodness, what's that about? I'm all over the shop. Right, I think this is my computer's way of telling me I need to wind up. Yeah, Prince Harry, absolutely massive forehead. If that is him under that bat suit, Spider-Man suit, then I would be hugely surprised. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, I've got the... Right, come on. This computer's ridiculous. Yeah, when I try to do too much with it, it just struggles, as it were. But I still should be able to do a 30-minute live stream without it packing up on me. Right, come on. Right, Prince Harry. Okay, here we go. Right, I'm going to lose the Balenciaga website page to save on a few resources, unless anyone wants to buy a jacket like this. $17.50. The trousers, I will say, if you didn't see how much the matching trousers were. And look at those ridiculous shoes. Do people really go out wearing them? They look like moon boots. Looks like sort of on his trip to a TV studio somewhere. Right. Ugh. Yeah, my computer's punishing me for going over the 30-minute. Yeah, £2,950 for the red bottoms that go with it. Wow. Absolutely insane. Right. Yeah, we're just going to look at Prince Harry's... well, yeah, the shape and size of his forehead. I mean, personally, I think it's someone with a few prosthetics over their faces. I think when we see Harry in images like... Yeah, that forehead is not natural. No way is that what you'd expect. We will just go back to his Batman, Spider-Man image, just to make a comparison. Feel right, out of stock, yeah. You would think at a price like that, you would make them to order, surely. Although, okay. Yeah, this guy's face is absolutely tiny compared to the rest of him. And it just makes me wonder when I see this. I was considering doing a... I mean, if that's his eyes here, where's the rest of his forehead? Because it should be way beyond. Okay. Right, I think that is going to be it for me this evening. I am going to start winding down. Let me bring my... let me put a bit of audio on for you. Yeah, this has been episode 4 of the Bobby Z Show. I will be back again in the next couple of days. I am trying to do these streams like different times of the day to reach different audiences. Nathan says he's a proper light bulb head. Yeah, the only explanation I've got for the strange shape of his forehead is that it must be a wig. Now, of course, these people will have lookalikes. They'll have people that turn up at events, actors. There's whole there's whole agencies that hire people just to look like and go out and appear as, say, whichever celebrity they need. As I said, I watched Christmas Lights Being Switched On one year in Swindon, and it was the guy who played Jason Grimshaw from Coronation Street, and it was clearly a lookalike. So yeah, these people are out there. So how many more lookalikes must they hire for Prince Harry? Have you ever seen a program called The Devil's Double? It is about Saddam Hussein the son of Saddam Hussein. So basically a prince, and how they would get people and do all sorts of cosmetic surgery on them. Obviously now when they go on TV, they can use all sorts of digital overlays. There's free apps that allow you to overlay, you know, funny coloured lips, funny eyes, big ears, glasses all onto you. So if you think what they do professionally, how good they must be able to do it. KG, greetings, good to see you in the live chat. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Philip saying good night. Yeah, I'm also... Phil says FTM on Prince Harry. Yeah, nothing would surprise me with that family. Of course, you've got people like David Icke saying that they're lizard people, and I think, I mean, who knows what these people really are. But I think that's just to muddy the water, as it was. Okay, I could go on for like another hour, but I'm not going to. I'm going to say a big thank you to KG, Philip Wright and Nathan Oakley for joining me in the live chat tonight. If anyone wants to chip in quickly before I wind down. I will say, actually, the microphone I'm using tonight was donated to me by Nathan, so yeah, big thanks to you. And yeah, I recommend everyone to check out Nathan's channel. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Awesome flat earth debater. That's not actually a subject I've ever massively covered. Maybe I will, I mean, yeah, perhaps I will. I mean, it's no secret, anything on mainstream I doubt, unless, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's a lie until proven otherwise. And that goes for everything they give us when they tell us about Earth, when they tell us about space. Yeah, it's just more of their fairy tale lies. Okay, so by all means, if anyone wants to hit the thumbs up button, that would be massively appreciated. If you want to share it over on social media, yeah, I invite you to do that, and subscribe to this channel if you're not already. I will be back soon. Thanks for taking the time tuning in tonight. Hey, Nathan, you just earned yourself a sub because Phil subscribed to you. Yeah, as I said, I will be putting edited sections of this live stream up on my second channel, Chronicles of the Unconvinced. It seems to be where I get a lot more views on that channel, although I've not got as many subscribers. Yeah, who knows? So yeah, by all means check that one out. Okay, I'm gonna start rambling if I don't wind up now. Thanks for tuning in, have a wonderful night, and yeah, Nathan, keep up the excellent work on your own channel. And I know Phil, I know you upload some content also, so yeah, likewise. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and I will see you all in a few days. Alright, cheerio, over and out.